Ciao everyone! Today we are off to the Eternal City, Rome, more specifically to the neighbourhood Monti. We're going to be toured around by Sophie Minchilli. Sophie is half Italian, half American, and she grew up in this very neighbourhood. So we really couldn't have anyone better to show us around. I'm super excited to chat to Sophie today. If you have any questions, just pop them in as we go. And without further ado, I'm going to add Sophie into this live. Just bear with me as I add Sophie in. Okay. Awesome. We'll just wait for Sophie to join. Go live.
Ciao, buongiorno.
Come stai?
Bene, thank you.
Nice to see you. I'm very
You
excited.
too. It's a nice day today, finally.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, you've had some crazy weather in Rome.
Yeah, it rained quite a lot, but it's been nice for the past 3 days, so we're very happy.
Amazing, awesome. Well, Sophie, perhaps you might want to introduce yourself as some people are joining. I haven't said much about you, and I know that there's a lot of people curious to know more.
Of course. So my name is Sophie Minkieli, and I am half American, half Italian. So my mom's American and my dad's Italian. And I was born and raised in Rome, in this neighborhood. Actually, I'm on the street where I grew up, so we'll walk down it later. And yeah, I lead food tours in Rome. So I show people around the places I've been going to since I was a baby, basically, eating my way through Rome.
Amazing. Yeah, I definitely want to do one of your food tours one day. They sound incredible. So it's great to have
They're
this
fun.
opportunity to really taste. Awesome. And
Yes.
perhaps just before we get started, maybe we can just explain where is Monti? Obviously it's in Rome, but sort of geographically speaking within Rome, because people might not know if they've actually been there before.
Yes, so Monti is, I guess, closest to the Colosseum. That's the
Yeah.
easiest way to say it. And Rome is actually divided into 22 neighborhoods, which we call rioni here. And this Monti is actually rione number 1, so it's the oldest neighborhood in Rome.
Wow.
And it used to be called Suburra, not Monti. Suburra comes from Latin, which is sub urbe, so outside of the city center. The city center being the Roman Forum, the Colosseum. So this is where the people lived. So the slaves, the prostitutes. It wasn't a nice
Wow.
place, but today it
No.
is. It's a very nice place. And
Amazing.
actually,
Wow.
let me flip the camera because the view is pretty amazing here.
Wow. And you
So
lived on the street.
yeah, this I live behind here, but you can see at the end of the road this wall. So the neighborhood actually used to be walled in because it wasn't considered a nice place. There wasn't nice people per se. And so it was walled in, and the Roman Forum is just behind the wall. You can sort of see a bit. So I love this view.
Oh, it's incredible.
It
Wow. So it's a
is
very central neighborhood. Very
very
central.
central. Yes. And we can
Wow.
walk down. And Monti, actually, when I was a kid growing up, it sort of felt like a small town. You didn't really come here if you didn't need a reason to. It was full of artisans. And of
Yeah.
course, with gentrification, that's changed a lot.
Yeah.
So the artisans are starting to disappear. There's a lot of Airbnbs, cool shops, restaurants, but it's still beautiful.
So if someone's just asking which street is this, they want to see
So
that beautiful view.
the name of the road is Via Bacina. I'll show you a sign. I can't see one now. So B with
Perfect.
a Bacina with a B.
Bacina.
That's
Okay.
so
Wow,
cute.
it's beautiful. So picturesque.
Actually, this is one of the few artisans left. He's an upholsterer. Let's
Wow.
see if he says
Look at
hi
her.
to us.
So these shots are the yeah, let's see.
Hi, he's
Oh, there he is. Ciao. Oh, we've lost the
live
connection a
in
little bit. We'll
Australia.
just
Ti sto
wait.
facendo un
See.
video.
There we go.
Salutali.
Ciao.
This is his little
Buongiorno.
shop.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, so when I was growing up, it used to be
Oh,
filled with these shops. And now they're sort of
wow.
disappearing, unfortunately. Ciao, io
Yeah.
vado. Ciao.
Oh, so yeah, they're becoming sort of few and far between, I guess, little shops like that. It's a
Yeah,
shame.
because now people buy furniture at places like IKEA and that sort of stuff. But he still
Yeah.
survives, luckily.
Yay, what a hidden gem. And so what is Monti known for now, Sophie? There are lots of restaurants and bars.
Yes. So the
Yeah.
nightlife, and I would say just because it's so beautiful, like all these small cobblestone alleys, and it's so close to the Colosseum. We'll see
Yeah.
it later on. It's very close. It's a 5-minute walk.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you still live in Monti, Sophie?
Sorry?
Do you still live in Monti?
I do. So I actually moved back here during the pandemic when it first started.
Yeah.
I had moved to a different neighborhood, but I was paying rent and I wasn't working, so I just moved back here,
Yeah.
which is very nice. I love
Yeah.
it. So I'm very
Good.
happy to be back here.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yes. And now, if you guys are interested, I'll show you there's a little market right in front of my building where I do my shopping. And we're
Amazing. How
almost...
convenient.
Yes, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be right up here to the left.
Perfect. And so as we're walking towards it, Sophie, someone asked me just before if they come to Monty, how long
Yeah.
do they need to spend in this neighborhood? Do you
I would
think?
say like either a whole morning or a whole afternoon.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Well, here
small.
we are, the market.
Yes, let me put my mask on. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a small little indoor market, and it was actually very dead for years, and then it came back to life, I would say in the past 5 years, because a bunch of young people took it over and opened stands like this. This stand right here, they make fresh, this is all fresh pasta.
Oh my God, amazing.
They make
Wow.
sweets. They have a little
Yum.
laboratory where they make gnocchi and all sorts of delicious things.
Oh, heaven.
Yes. Then we're lucky to have a fishmonger.
Ooh, my favorite store.
Yes.
Amazing.
Siete
Oh, it's
live
like
dall'Australia.
sì, tutti australiani. Oh,
And then this is
wow,
where I get my vegetables.
lovely. And what's in season at the moment here?
So this thing here is called Puntarelle, and it's a type of salad. Comes from the chicory family, and we dress it with an anchovy, garlic, olive oil, and vinegar dressing.
Oh my God,
And
yum. I
then
love Puntarelle.
let me see if I can get to the artichokes.
Yeah, this is what
There
we
they
want
are.
to see, the artichoke. Yeah.
So artichokes are in season.
So good. No one does them like the Romans, I think. They're just the fried ones, especially.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
the best. And then
so
there's a
good.
butcher. It's a very small
Mm.
market, but we have everything we need.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. And there's not many people. It's nice and it feels really local.
Yeah, yes. And then we have a little
Someone said,
butcher.
yeah, lovely.
And then this is a new
Yum.
stand that opened up, and they're actually from Puglia in the south of Italy, and they sell
Wow.
products from Puglia.
Yum.
So things
Oh,
like fresh burrata, mozzarella, taralli.
amazing. Oh, that looks so great. What a lovely market.
Yes. And now we'll go
What's
back
the market?
outside.
If people want to go to the market, Sophie, is it just what's it called? Like the market in Monti? Is it just
Yeah,
one?
it's just called the Mercato Rionale di Monti, so the neighborhood market in Monti. And it's open
Per
every day except Sunday.
Okay. Excellent.
And I'll show
Oh,
everyone the name of the road so they can remember, write it down.
yeah, definitely.
Here it
Can you put
is.
that marker on your food showers, Sophie?
Here's the name of the road, Via Baccina.
Beautiful. Everyone take a screenshot.
Yeah.
Via Bacina.
Machina.
Perfect.
And what were you saying? Did you ask a question?
Do you visit that market on some of your food tours in Monti?
Yes, yes. When I do the food tour in Monti, we definitely come to this market and we have tastings. Sometimes the fresh pasta guy will make us a plate of pasta, which is nice.
That's really nice.
Yes.
Yum. Look how beautiful it is. Everyone's just slowly waking up, getting into the day. It's 10 o'clock now,
Yes.
so it's not too
Yeah, it's very
early.
slow this morning.
Yeah, it's
Ciao.
nice. Local. I think that's something
Yeah.
that everyone loves about your content, Sophie, is all the videos you put up with the locals. They're so beautiful to see.
Yeah, I love people.
Yeah, you can tell, and it's just lovely, like seeing that interaction. A few people messaged me and said, "I want to know, what is she always talking to with these locals? What are the conversations with Italian?"
I know. People ask me to translate them, but they would be too long to translate. We're just chatting about life, basically.
Yeah. You can get the vibe. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Even if you can't understand Italian, I think it's, just nice to see that interaction, especially at the moment.
Yes. So now this road is called Via dei Serpenti, which is a major road here. It has all the shops. And I don't know if you can see at the end,
Yeah.
the Colosseum.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite views with my Colosseum ring.
Yeah. I love it. It's gorgeous.
I'm on a live tour.
So many friends. I love it.
Yeah, in Monti, it's easy to meet lots of people that I know.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone knows you for sure. And it's nice. You can, you're in a big city, but within the city, there's all these little neighborhoods. So
Yes.
you get a local feel.
Yeah, they're almost like small towns.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's the road where I grew up and we just came from. The Colosseum is that way. And this is the main square in the neighborhood. It's called Piazza Madonna dei Monti. And when I was a kid, there were none of these like bars and restaurants. It was all like food shops. There was somebody selling newspapers. It was very different looking. And this is where all the moms would leave the kids to play all afternoon. They would go do their shopping and then they would come pick us up. So I spent a lot of my childhood in this square.
It's beautiful. Wow, imagine, growing up and if you poke your head around the corner, there's the Colosseum.
Yeah, exactly. It's just there, hanging out.
Wow, sounds amazing.
There's a lot of construction going on in Rome at the moment because the government is giving funds to restore the buildings. So
yes,
all the buildings. When you'll come back to Italy, you'll see all the buildings looking perfect and nice.
Yeah, perfect every month. Yeah, especially at the moment, there's not as many tourists. We were in Rome maybe a month ago, Sophie, and there were some tourists I noticed, but definitely not as many as normal. I can imagine now there's perhaps even less.
Now it's a pretty empty time. It should fill up next week, but with this new variant, I don't know.
Yeah, have to wait and see exactly.
So this road is a beautiful one to remember. It's called Via del Bosqueto. I don't know if you can see.
See, yep, I can see it.
And it goes all the way to the end to a main road called Via Nazionale. So Monti is sort of squished in between two main roads. One is Via Cavour and one is Via Nazionale at the end there. So everything in between is Monti.
Wow, that's quite a big area.
Yes, and this road, Via del Bosqueto, is full of little shops, like small clothing shops, jewelry stores. It's fun.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. Everyone who wants to go shopping, remember that.
Yeah. There's another artisan. Ciao. Wow. Sei live dall'Australia.
Ciao.
Saluda.
Ciao. Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Local. Oh, it's just lovely.
Yes, today's a beautiful morning.
It is. Oh, it's really beautiful.
And the people that were born and raised in Monti, they call themselves Monticiani. So not Romans, but Monticiani. We're separate.
Wow, you know, that's really interesting because when I did a live a few weeks ago, oh, there's the
Yeah.
when I did a live a little while ago in Trastevere with Maria Pasquale, she was saying the same, like people in Trastevere identify themselves as being from that neighborhood before Romans, which is, yeah, really
Exactly.
fascinating.
And growing up, Monticiani and Trasteverini had a huge rivalry. So we didn't like each other. Each one thought they were better than the other.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, we've had lots of questions, Sophie, as you're walking
Yes.
back. We can chat about, of course, your favorite places to eat in Monti. I know you've got stories about eating in Rome, but maybe if you can say just a couple, one or two places that you'd love specifically in Monti.
Yes. So restaurants, there's one called Taverna dei Fori Imperiali. And it's just a family-run restaurant, really good food, high quality, but simple, home cooking. That's my favorite. For gelato, it's that door right there.
Perfect.
It's called Fata Morgana.
Ah, yes, I've heard
Really,
of this.
really good. Yeah. But yeah, on my Instagram, there's actually a guide section.
Yes.
And that would be easier because it's all my favorite Monti places are listed in that guide.
Perfect. So everyone go and check that out after the live. I've had a look at your guides, Sophie, and they're great. So if you can get the details there. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite squares, just all the colors of the buildings in Rome. I love it.
Yeah, really gorgeous.
Very beautiful. And now we're going to walk down that road, which is called Via Urbana. And this is one of the trendier roads. So it's a big, long road, and it's filled with little eateries, restaurants, street food.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so it's getting a bit cold there at the moment, Sophie. So what are people eating at the moment? It's not quite winter, but it's almost winter.
Oh, it's full on winter. For Italian standards, we're freezing.
Right. You need to come to Turin where I am. It's really cold.
I'm wearing like 3 thermal shirts. Very cold. Well, we're eating what's in season. So that Puntarelle salad that I showed you in the market, we're eating deep fried artichokes to keep warm.
Amazing.
And then the usual pastas, which we eat all the time, like carbonara, matriciana, cacio e pepe.
So good, so good.
Yes.
Amazing. This is a beautiful little street.
It is.
I think even in the winter time, like Rome looks like such a nice place to visit. Obviously, it's a bit colder, but potentially less tourists. Obviously, Christmas time is busy. But if you came before Christmas or January, February, like the weather looks incredible. Besides the cold.
Yeah. If it's not raining, it's the best time to come. But I mean, it could rain in July. You never know. But the summer months get very, very hot here. So if you can, I think it's always better to come in the colder months.
Yeah, definitely.
Less crowds, and you won't suffer the heat.
And you can eat more because you're not as hot.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Amazing. Are there little wine bars in this area as well?
There are. There's a famous one, maybe you've heard of it, called Ai Tre Scalini, the 3 steps. And then there's one on Via dei Serpenti, which I just call it the place where I go to have a glass of wine, but I think the official name is Al Vino. It's saved in my guide.
Amazing. We'll check it out.
Yeah, I just call it the place where I go have wine.
Perfect. I like that.
And this is a little bakery, one of the only ones left. It's called Panificio Monti on Via Urbana.
On Via Urbana. Wow. Yes, someone asked about Panificio in Monti. So this
there's not a lot left.
Wow. So a lot of
There's
even the bakeries have closed down. Wow.
Well, yeah, because what happened with gentrification is that, sorry,
Mm.
there's a lot of Airbnbs and hotels, so people staying there don't necessarily go to the butcher, to the bakery.
Yeah.
So it's
That
more
makes
restaurants and that kind of stuff.
mm,
But let me
right.
show you inside.
Monday, let's see. Amazing.
Ciao. Sto solo facendo vedere a loro. So there's
Ciao.
some there's some pizza, the
Um,
breads.
mm,
È un video. There's this in the back baking.
oh, look at it. Look in the crostate.
Yes, and then we're getting ready for Christmas, so panettoni, pandori.
Oh my God. You can almost smell it through the
Oh, it
screen.
smells so good. Ciao,
So good.
grazie.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Oh, gorgeous. So local too. Yeah, that's a good
Yes.
point. I guess people who are visiting here on holidays are not necessarily doing shopping if they're staying in a hotel.
Yeah, so for years we didn't even have a butcher in Monti left, and luckily the one in the market opened a few years ago.
Mm. Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's starting to get back to life again, thanks to the
Good.
market.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Oh,
And now
so,
we're going to end at another big road called Via Panisperna, and that also comes from Latin. Panisperna means bread and prosciutto, because it's the road that leads to the Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, which I'll show you. And the pilgrims used to walk this road to get to the Basilica, and they would stop for a snack of bread and prosciutto along the way. So the road is named after that, of course.
that is amazing. Wow. I love hearing these stories.
And the name of this road is Via Urbana. I don't know if you can see it.
A little bit.
But urbe means city.
Perfect.
So this was the road that led to the city, which was the Roman Forum. It might get a little loud, but we are now on Via Panisperna. Can you see the Basilica?
Yeah, we can see it. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
that's
great.
a beautiful
Beautiful.
church to go visit. There it is.
And that's in Monti still?
That is Monti, yes. It's like
Yeah.
that's the edge of Monti, one of the things that ends Monti. So the big road where those cars are going is Via Cavour, which is sort of where Monti ends. So the Basilica is right on the border.
Yeah. Wow. Looks beautiful. People are saying, Sophie, in case you can't see the comments, it's a great tour. They're loving it. So
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't see the comments.
it's hard to walk and talk and read at
Yeah.
the same time. You're doing a good job.
And not run into traffic.
Yeah, exactly. That's important. And there are little boutiques for shopping in Monti as well?
Yes,
Or
so the roads with the boutique are Via del Bosqueto,
yeah.
Via Urbana, and Via dei Serpenti.
Excellent. Amazing.
Yeah.
We'll remember to write that down. And do you have a favorite place for breakfast or un caffè in Monti?
I do. It's called Lalicata. And it's just a bar I've been going to since I was a baby, because they used to own a pastry shop when I was a kid. And then they transformed it into a bar.
Wow.
And so I grew up with them.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And they also have a view of the Colosseum.
Oh, well, you can't beat that, can you?
Yeah.
So someone just said that, I wanted to let you know, someone said that they woke up they're in Toronto, and they woke up at 4:30 in the morning to watch this.
What?
So,
Thank you. That's amazing. But we'll save this live, right?
Yeah,
we'll save
definitely. 100%. We're going to save it. So anyone who can't wake up at 4:30, we don't blame you. You say.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Please, someone said, please tell the name of your favorite bar? Oh, the one you just mentioned. Oh, spell the name of your favorite bar that you were just talking about, Sophie. It
So it's
was
Lalicata. So it's two words, L-A, and then the second word is Licata, Licata.
perfect. Easy to remember.
And it's saved on
Excellent.
my Monti guide on Instagram.
Perfect. We can check that out afterwards.
And if you have trouble
Amazing.
finding the guide section, just send me a message because a lot of people don't know about that feature on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Shout out to everyone joining. We've got so many people.
Oh, so down there is Via Nazionale, the other big road in Monti. And on the other side
Yeah.
of Via Nazionale, it'll be the Spanish Steps and all of that area.
Right. Okay.
So you could actually walk there in 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Do you
Yeah.
normally walk everywhere in
N-
Rome? So if you're around.
no, I'm a bit lazy. I drive like a Vespa.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, the Vespa. You've got to have a Vespa. I don't know if I could drive a car in Rome.
Look at this little courtyard.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, we're maybe losing you with the connection, Sophie.
No,
Oh, here
no,
we
no,
go. We're
no.
back.
Let me go back out.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me
Amazing.
now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, we just lost you
Okay.
for a minute. But we could see the beautiful view, so it's all good.
So we're still on Via Panisperna, which is a very long road.
Huge. Someone else said they're awake in Boston for this.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
Thank you. It must be really early there, so thank you.
Yeah, it must be very early there.
I know, I don't want to imagine. Amazing. Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. Usually with courtyards, someone's asking, is it okay to walk in and have a look?
It is. And if it isn't, there'll be someone there that tells you you can't and you just walk away. But usually it is.
Perfect.
And you should look inside because there's so many beautiful courtyards in Rome.
So true. Yeah. Yeah, until someone tells you that you can't be there, go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Good advice. Oh, it's just beautiful. I think probably if you've been to Rome, maybe a lot of people might have even walked in part of this neighborhood without realizing that they were actually in Monti, given it's so central.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize this is a neighborhood. Because one second you're at the Colosseum and then all of a sudden you're here and you don't really understand how you got here and why you're here.
Yeah.
But this is Monti.
So
And this is
beautiful.
probably one of the most photographed corners with the vines.
Wow. You know, I've seen this, of course, on Instagram like so many other people, and I did not realize it was in Monti. So I'm glad I know where to find it now.
Yes. Full on Monti. Look at the lights this morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So this is Via del Bosqueto before we were down there at the square and I showed you the view up here.
Wow, amazing. So beautiful. Someone said that they did a lot of research before coming and they found that little area there and they ate in a nice restaurant nearby. Sounds lovely.
Yes, there's a lot. This is the famous wine bar I was telling you. Ai Tre Scalini. I don't see the name. Oh, there it is. There's the name.
Perfect. Oh, definitely adding it to my list. I'm sure a few other people with that view too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It
Just
is. It
lovely.
is. And here we are back on Via dei Serpenti. The Colosseum is there.
Wow. Yeah, it's also close.
It is. Yeah, you can. I mean, I obviously did a very short tour, but you can see the whole neighborhood either in the morning or an afternoon.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. Come calma, have a coffee, maybe have some lunch if you're there in the morning.
Gelato.
Yeah. So exactly, why not? Walk around the market. It's beautiful. Good shopping.
Yes, there's a lot of shops on this road.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, it's
Th-
been so great.
This is my parents' favorite coffee bar. It's called
Beautiful.
Caffè del Brasile. Let me cross if you can see it.
Amazing.
Antico Caffè del Brasile.
Oh, we'll remember that one too.
And they actually roast their own coffee beans, so it's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
one. Yeah.
Delicious. Definitely going to check that out. Amazing. So beautiful. Look at the lights.
I know.
Just the light in Rome is something else.
It really is. And at
Mm.
night, it's been beautiful these past 2 days. The light is just bright pink at night. Sunset.
Wow. Heaven. Yeah, it's such a nice time to visit Rome.
It really is.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
And so, yeah, you could definitely mix it with a visit to the Colosseum and the Roman Forum.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a great day. You could do that in the morning and then come to Monti in the afternoon or vice versa.
Oh,
I'm so
there's my
someone.
Colosseum ring.
Oh, that's your thing. What is the name of the shop, Sophie?
So
I
it's,
love that one.
yeah, can you see? Licciardello.
Perfect. Everyone screenshot.
Yeah, and they
Amazing.
ship abroad and they're so sweet. It's a husband and wife, and they've been in Monti since I was a baby.
Wow. I love that there's still some people who've been there for such a long time. As you said, a lot of places have closed, but it's so nice that there's still some long-running businesses there.
Yeah.
Someone just asked, they must have just joined, what area we're in. I just wanted to say this is Monti, neighbourhood Monti. Sophie's touring us around then.
Yes, we're back at the main square. The Colosseum is down there.
Amazing.
I'll show you my favorite coffee bar.
Yeah, we have to see it. Why do you like this one more than the one that your parents like?
Well, I think because having coffee in Rome to me is more about the relationship you have with the people, and I've literally, I don't know, I love them. I've known them forever.
Yeah, that's a nice answer. I like that.
They're like family. So the
Oh,
name is Lalicata,
perfect. Beautiful.
and it's a little crowded. I won't go inside, but
Yeah,
you
it's
get
really
the feel.
Someone's asking you, Sophie, in your opinion, and I guess you answered this before, but what is the best time of year to visit Rome? Winter,
I guess the spring would be.
spring.
Like winter is my favorite, but I know the cold isn't for everyone. It does get a little cold.
Yeah,
So if you don't like the cold, come in the spring.
yeah,
But in the winter, so January, February, there's the less crowds.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, I can imagine spring there'd be quite a few people around.
This
So
is the
nice.
main church, but they're doing
Oh,
some work inside, so we won't go in.
no worries. Oh, it's beautiful though.
Yeah.
Lovely. And what's this that we're walking up to with all their
So
leaves and
it's
stuff?
just a little house. And like this is what the neighborhood used to look like, with these
Yeah.
little buildings. And then they just let the vines grow. And now it's become an Instagram sensation. Everyone comes to get their photo. And it's a bar now. So you can come here at night to have a aperitivo or an after dinner drink. But yeah,
Beautiful.
it's very cute.
It's so cute. Oh my God. Love it. Wow.
Another courtyard. There's a
Oh,
lot.
beautiful. Yeah, you definitely have to go into these courtyards when you're
For
visiting it.
sure. For
Mhm.
sure.
Stunning.
Oh, I'll show you another famous thing.
Amazing.
It's
I'm
going to
getting
be
a
up here.
really close look at Monty. This is so great.
So that guy over there, his name is Monti, and he
Ooh, I
was
just lost
the
you for
most
a minute,
important
Sophie.
soccer player for the Roma team.
Oh,
Did you lose me? Can you
we
hear
lost
me?
you. Yeah, now we can hear you. We heard you say his name is, and then we didn't hear his name.
So his name is Totti, and he was the most famous soccer player for the Roma team. And he's like a god here in Rome, so you have to know his name. Even though he no longer plays for the team, he's considered like a god. So people come here as like a pilgrimage to take a picture with him.
Amazing. How old is he now? Is he?
He must be in his like mid-40s.
Okay, yeah, so he's not old. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's not old at all. Old for soccer player standards, but not in real life.
No. Wow, that's amazing.
And yeah, we're just coming up to the road where we started. So if anybody has any other questions, if not, this is the end of the Monti tour.
Wow, it's been amazing, Sophie. Thank you so much. Maybe before we finish, you can tell people how they can stay in touch with you if they want to do your tours. You've also got a group as well.
So
you're doing everything.
Yeah, too much. So yeah, my tours you can get in touch either via Instagram or the email, which there's a link on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And that will be the easier way probably.
Yeah.
And yeah, my food tours are lots of fun, so I would love to show everyone around. Here I am.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, they sound amazing, your food tours. I definitely would love to do one with you in Rome one day.
Yes.
Incredible. And you've got your book as well, if anyone wants to check
yeah. It's called The Sweetness of Doing Nothing.
And
by
that's
Sophie Minchilli.
Amazing. Perfect. Well, I think unless anyone has any other questions, I will save this so anyone who missed it can go back and watch. And it's been a pleasure. It's so lovely to meet you, Sophie. Thank you so much.
You too. Thank you.
In Rome. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.
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 Everyone. Ciao, Sophie.